Hello, I'm Gary Whillock, and welcome to Roofs, my YouTube channel. For years and years, I've enjoyed architecture. I've studied architecture, I've studied building. At 21 years old, I was a licensed general contractor and built many homes. At first, we used to be able to build several a year and not have capital gains on that, so that's really how I got started. Then I found a niche with the universities. Being a young age, I knew what people 21, 22, 23 years old in graduate school or in school would like. So I started building and selling homes to them or to their parents that bought the house and then would sell it down the road another 3 or 4 years. After the economy crashed and the interest rates went to 18 and 19%, it became very difficult to sell homes. And in 1982 or 83, I got into, it's the end of 82, so really in 1983, I got involved with Stahl Roofing in Denver, Colorado, in the North Ridge area of Denver, Colorado, and ran crews for him for a long time. But I never lost the love for architecture and for just building in general. So since that time, I've probably remodeled and or completely renovated or built new. There were several new construction homes that we built as spec homes. Probably as many as 70, 80 homes that we did, new construction, remodel, total renovations. And so I've been very involved. During a long period of that, I was the major designer. I got very involved with people with design. I absolutely love architecture and architectural design. Behind me, you see a home that we started out doing really it started out doing a repair. There was a wonderful tile roof on it already, up adjacent to a rock wall, and that had been a source of leak for a long time. And so we got involved by installing some flashing, tearing into the roof, finding other problems around the roof, and then I was asked, because that worked, we went through several rains after that, the leaking had stopped, and we then were asked to help out with some windows. As you see behind me, there's a couple of windows right here, there's a door around the corner that you can't see there, but there's a lot of windows on this house. It's actually a wonderful house sitting in the heart of Terrytown in Austin, Texas. And what we then ended up doing, because we have people that we use on a regular basis for stucco, we got very involved in redoing the stucco. This was a very typical, I think it was mostly in the 80s, 1980s look. It's kind of that orange yellow look that was so very, very, very popular during that time. Looks kind of dated today, so the owners of this home wanted to get it updated, and as you can see, we've got a gray stucco on it. What you may not be noticing well is how incredible the stucco is. This is a true concrete stucco finish. This is not a paint finish. And I'm not a big fan of paint on stucco, paint on brick. I like the natural thing. This is real stucco. This is actually concrete. Let's go to the other side of this window, a little bigger section of wall. See if I can get the light just right. But you see how it has kind of a patina, if you would, a wonderful faux effect, maybe that'd be a better word for it, where the stucco has colors beyond just a solid color. It's not like paint. When I got to Texas, coming here from Beverly Hills, California, Bel Air, where people love the stucco and the stucco color and the natural beauty that concrete stucco can bring, I was almost appalled that everybody was putting up stucco cheaply, putting a sand finish on it, and my goodness, painting the stucco. Stucco is beautiful. Now this does have a clear sealer on it. It's a commercial grade sealer, so it's going to last a long time. Probably should reseal it every 7 to 10 years, but you really don't have to do much more than that to maintain this wonderful stucco. Now we also waterproofed around every window. The stucco people before had really botched that up. The people who the people who installed the windows and the people who did the stucco on the original construction, beautiful architecture. So I know the architect was involved with the trim around the window, but what he was not, where the really shortage was the engineering on how and when and who to do what, and the supervision of the project itself. So typical of home building today, where there's just not enough people to do that. A builder has to work incredibly hard, really too hard, and I actually understand and sympathize with that. However, there is a level of responsibility that the building industry owes to customers to get it right, and I see a lot of it going wrong. Roofing as the number one, that's what we do most, but we also get involved and we see window leaks, door leaks, waterproofing problems all the way around the house, and there's really no excuse for it. But I just wanted to share this with you. I was here this morning taking care of some final details. We've now restuccoed the entire house, and it's a fairly large house, a little hard to see from this perspective, but real typical of Terrytown. The front of it's actually kind of how would you say, very discreet. You would not know how much house is here until you start walking around it. It actually has a courtyard in the center, so it has a lot of wall space in the courtyard. Has some outdoor patio space, some screened in patio space, and the details that we did on that were second to none. And I will have to say, we take everything that we do on the exterior of a home as serious as we do the roof. It's so important to get these things right, because that's what's protecting your home. Just thought we'd share that with you. Hope you enjoyed that. We'll be back soon with more from Roofs.